Good evening, family. God bless you one and all. I'm Tony from Fabulosity. Tonight is Friday, April 1st. I don't have any foolishness for you, but this is the Friday night, the Fabulosity Friday night flash sale. So come on in. I'm on here a little bit early. I'm going to give the squad a chance to convene while I'm on here, going through my paces on here. I hope everybody has had a good day. Here we are. Put this on here. So it has been a good day in the neighborhood. I hope everybody has had a blessed day. Let me turn this volume down on this one device here. Here we go. So I need to make sure that I'm seeing. Hey girl, come on in. So let's get my little system up and running. So it has been a blessed day at the old homestead. There we go. So it didn't, they were talking about some rain last night, and I think we probably got a little bit, but we did not get the thunderstorms that they were expecting. So to God be all the glory for that. There we go. All right. So we're going to get started at 9 o'clock tonight. We have another 5 minutes to go. So let me go ahead and share to the crowd tonight. So there you go. So I have sent the information over. So we have some nice items tonight. We're going to start out with the skincare tonight because the weather is changing and, the girls are going to be showing more skin. We have got to take care of the skin that we're in. Amen. So we have some of the all-natural skincare items. I do have an announcement that I'll kind of hold off until the girls get online. We're going to have a guest online next Wednesday night. So I'm really excited. You guys, some of you guys have spoken with her. Some of you guys have used the product. We are going to be speaking with Pauline from Tava. And it's all natural products, and it's health and wellness. There's detox. It's a little bit of everything. So she is definitely an authority on health and wellness. Okay, so we're going to bring her in, and she's going to do a side-by-side with me. We also have Minister Shirley Burgess coming in, not this week, but we're going to set up a time when we're going to have her come online. Her company is, what is it? About the Tea, or All About the Tea, I think it is. All About the Tea. And Listen, we've been buying tea brands like Bigelow and Constant Comment. We've been buying the commercial teas for years. But what we have not had was somebody in our community who made their own teas. Minister Shirley Burgess, she actually goes to my church. She's part of my church family. But she has her own brand of tea. Okay? So, and they're health and wellness teas. They're all natural. Oops, let me make sure I got this on here right. There we go. All natural teas. So that is so important. So very important. So she's going to be joining us one of these nights. We're going to go ahead and line up something, schedule something with her, because I know she's very busy. Because listen, anytime you are rolling out your own brand, your time is that much more valuable. It's just how it is. So we'll be very lucky to get each of those sisters. We're going to get them online because this is a transitional period. We are going from the winter, the calendar said spring, but here we are in April now, April 1st. So even this week, the weather is indicative of a change, because when the weather goes from the winter weather to the spring and the summer weather, there's always volatility, meaning there's always thunderstorms and tornadoes. There's always upheaval when one cold front meets that warm front. For that warm air to come in, it's got to push that cold air out. And that always results in some kind of a storm, whether it's a thunderstorm or whether it's a tornado. Okay, so that is the season where we now find ourselves. Okay, so because of that, at this point, our mindset needs to change from winter to summer and the spring, because those are times when more skin is exposed. We're wearing shorter sleeves, we're wearing shorts, we're out in the sun longer. So we really need to take care of our skin. The winter challenges are different. The winter challenges dryness and all of this stuff. But once you get into that summer and the spring, you definitely need to upgrade your skin regimen, your skincare regimen. So that's the first thing that we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to talk about what you need to do to get your skin situated for this weather change that we are starting to see. Hey, Sister Anita. God bless you, baby. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. So what I did was, and I'm going to start doing this. I was thumbing around online, and I saw one of my contacts on here, and she was doing a live, and I may need to call her because she had over 100 people on her live. 100 people watching and shopping on her live. Okay, and all she was doing was fashion jewelry and stuff like that. So I need to find out from her if there is a software package she's using to bring all them folk in, or whether maybe her church is just huge, huge, huge. Okay? Because either of those things would explain that kind of volume. But I know I'm not selling the fashion jewelry, but still, I would love to have 100 folk on my live. Now, I know I already have over 4,000 Facebook friends. So I have to figure out how to convert those into followers. I'm going to have to figure that out, but I may have to make a phone call to do it. So that is one of the things I'm thinking about. So let me pull this up here. They're still talking about this Will Smith thing. Like, wow. Wow. I believe, I fear we're going to be talking about that one for a while. We're going to be talking about that one for a while, family. Let me see if I can make sure that I get. Okay. There we go. I need to turn it this way because I need to be able to see my comments as they come up. So, yeah. How was your day, Sister Juanita? Did you have a good day today, darling? I got a chance to speak with Pastor Charlotte today, and she's doing well. She's doing well. I had not spoken to her for a little while. I got to speak with Sister Pauline from down in Florida, and she's the one who's going to come online with me next Wednesday. Um, she's going to be talking about the Tava, that old one too, the coffee product, the CBD infused coffee that I love so much. Okay. And she's also going to be talking about the detox. There's some very exciting things going on in her product line. So even if you don't drink coffee, even if you don't drink tea, there is something in this product line that will float your boat. Because she got me all excited. She got me excited. So I'm even thinking about grabbing some of that because they have so much that's going on. They have expanded their product line to a point where I see myself in that product line. And that's huge. That's huge. It's one thing to carry a little bit of this and a little bit of that, but when you have something that is so broad that you may not drink tea, you may not drink coffee, but you do this, you do that, okay? It's exciting. So next Wednesday, she's going to be on here with me. I'll be starting at 9, but I'm going to bring her on at 9:30, and we're going to be talking about her company and what's going on right now. And whenever there's something going on that is really special, I say, you know what, my girls need to hear about this. My girls need to hear about this. So this is something y'all need to hear about. So you want to make sure you are in place for this next Wednesday night at 9:30. Now, I'll be on at 9. So you can come on at 9 and get your retail therapy too. But at 9:30, Sister Pauline is going to be coming through, and she's going to be breaking it down. So I don't know where everybody is tonight. So let me see. I'm looking on the squad. I only see you on here, Sister Juanita. So I don't know. Let's see. I do not know. Do not know. There we go. So let's go ahead and get it started. And the girls who are going to come on are going to come on. All right. So what we're going to start out with is we've got the skincare. That was the first thing I was mentioning to you guys tonight when I came online. So this is the anti-aging bar. And listen, you don't have to be older to use the anti-aging bar. Because truly, had I known back in my 20s what I know now regarding preserving my complexion, making sure I was moisturizing and doing the things at 20 that I need to do. You're still dealing with, at 20 years old, you're still dealing with free radicals in the environment. When you go out, if you live in the city, the smog and everything that makes its way into your pores and ages your skin. Hey, Sister Glow, God bless you, sweetie. If y'all can hit that share button for me, I appreciate it. But even at 20 years old, your skin is assaulted by whatever's in the environment. Whatever's in the environment. The exhaust from the cars and the buses. You can, if you're even in New York City, you walk down the street, you literally get dirty just by walking down the street. That's because there's so much dirt in the environment that as you walk through, it's on the pavement, in the pavement. You walk over it and that stuff gets stirred up, it gets in your clothes. By the time you get home, you're filthy. You bathe right before you go. Well, what do you think happens to your skin? What do you think happens to your complexion when you're out and about going and doing whatever you're doing? You know? So what you definitely want to make sure you're doing is cleansing your skin and making sure that whatever your skin needs and whatever's taken out of your skin during the course of the day, you're putting that stuff back in there. You're putting that moisture back in. You're putting those oils back in. Okay? And it's not just enough to just put oily moisturizer on your skin. You want to make sure that whatever soaps you're using are gentle enough that they are not going to strip your skin. You want to make sure also that they are pure enough that they're not clogging up your pores, causing blemishes. So, let's say you're out and about, you put the regular store-bought things on your skin and it clogs your pores, right? It clogs your pores, and next thing you know, you have acne, you have blemishes. So when you got, let's say, and once they heal, you go out in the sun, and then you end up with scarring. You end up with blemishes, spots that need to be resolved. So we have to take care of our skin, because a lot of the things that the skincare industry gives us as solutions to the problems with skin are worse than the issue itself. It does worse things to your skin than the environment, than everything that you're trying to reverse. Okay? So you want to make sure that you are doing what you need to do to preserve your skin. And once I said it before, at 20 years old, I didn't think I needed to do anything but wash my skin, slap some soap on my skin and go on about my way. I didn't moisturize. I didn't do anything. And I'm looking also at my skin today, which is in better condition than it would have been had I not started using the all natural soaps. But had I started moisturizing and taking care of it back then, had I started taking care of it at 20 and not beating the living daylights out of it, just washing it with Dove or whatever they were selling and whatever was on sale at the store, Camay, those things are not necessarily good for your skin. They're really not. You need those essential oils. You need the things, the all-natural mixtures that do what it needs to do for your skin. Gives your skin what it needs to have, and then leaves it healthier once you've rinsed it off. It makes a difference. It makes a difference. And had I known back then what I know now, I would look a whole lot younger. My skin would be together, okay? I would, because I know I wasn't taking care of my skin, but it wasn't a priority for me then. Whatever you have, when you have something, it's never as much of a priority for you while you have it as it is once you've lost it. Let me say that again. Whatever you have, something is never as much of a priority for you when you have it as it becomes the minute you no longer have it. And I'll explain that a little further. What that means is, listen, I used to have long hair. My natural hair was long. It came down to the middle of my back, around near my bra strap. It was thick. It was healthy. Okay? And I would wash it, blow dry it, put all kinds of heat on it, burn them ends under, do what I needed to do, and keep going. And it looked wonderful. Looked wonderful. I had a Janet Jackson ponytail. I'd wear it up nice and high, and it would fall down nice and low. And that was fine. Okay? But I didn't pay much attention to it. I didn't take good care of it. I wasn't conditioning it like I should. I wasn't doing what I needed to do. I would just put that relaxer in it every 6 weeks and keep it moving. Okay? And I did not prioritize it until it wasn't there and wasn't thick like that anymore. Okay? So now I have a protective style in, and I'm trying to let it grow out underneath the protective style. And it's a priority for me now because it's not there anymore. You got me? Hindsight, they always say hindsight is 20/20, and that is so true. Because it's never an issue when you got it and you just take it for granted and you think it'll always be there. Our skin is the same way. Our skin is exactly the same way. So you want to make sure that you're taking care of your skin. You want to make sure that you are giving your skin what it needs. This here is an anti-aging bar. It can be used by any age. So if you have a teenager who has a problem with acne, this is what they need. If you've got somebody who's got eczema, this is what they need. Okay? This is an all-natural essential oil soap. And it's funny, and I tell my girls all the time, there was a young lady at my church a few years ago. She had problems with her skin. She had very bad acne. And they were trying to find things that would help for it. And, and if you have acne, you can't just put an astringent on it, because the more you dry out the skin, the more oil it produces. Okay, you need something to balance that stuff out, to keep those pores clean and clear and allow that skin to heal. Well, she came to me. I was doing a soap fundraiser for the church after service one day, and she came over to me and she said, "Do you have anything that I can use to clear up acne?" And I was already selling the anti-aging bar, but I told her, I said, "Let me check with the soap manufacturer that I use, and I'll find out what you can use for that." So I called them that Monday morning, and I asked them, I have a girl who is interested, or she needs something to clear up acne. What kind of soap should I steer her toward? And they told me the anti-aging bar. You just ordered, because they know what I ordered. They say, yes, she can use this. So the next week in church, she came to me and I said, "This is the bar that you can use, the anti-aging bar." And so she said, "How much is it?" I said, "They're one for $6, they're two for $10. And my pricing has not changed on the soap, by the way. So she bought the 2 bars. And then when I saw her the next time, it was 2 weeks later. And when she came up to me, I almost didn't even recognize her, because the acne was gone. Now, I know how back in the day, my sister had a problem with acne, and my mother would go to the Lancome counter at the court in King of Prussia. This was years ago. And she would pay all this money for the Lancome system. She was probably paying, back in the late 70s, she was probably paying about $100 a month just to keep her in those products. I had friends that I had grown up with and I was in school with who their parents would take them out of school during a school day in the afternoon because they had a dermatology appointment. And they were paying big money they would take them out for the orthodontist, and they'd take them out for the dermatologist. Those are the two big ones, those big money appointments that they would pull them out of school for. And they would get put on Accutane and these pills that you take that they dry your skin all up, and the pock marks and everything. They get the ones with the severe acne. But their parents were paying hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars per month to keep them in product and keep them in prescriptions to cover that for their skincare. And they were always going back. And it might be months or even years before they got any kind of relief from whatever was going on with their skin. So, and I say that to say this. The young lady, the sister, she bought 2 bars of this. And within 2 weeks, her skin was clear. Whereas these people who were paying all this money for the dermatologist, their stuff stayed jacked up for a long time. So I'm a firm believer in the benefits of using all natural soaps, all natural moisturizers and lotions, because I'm not trusting in the beauty care industry. That industry that will sell us whatever they've got going on. I'm not one of those. I'm not a firm believer in that. I believe that God has given us everything we need. And these are all essential oils made from natural botanicals. Okay? So you've got olive oil and coconut oil and organic palm oil. You've got some shea butter. You want to watch that shea butter. This only has a little bit in it, though. It has orange essential oil, patchouli essential oil, cedarwood essential oil, black walnut hull powder, and annatto powder. So it's all natural. And this soap, not only can you use it on your face, but you can use it in the shower as well. So I have in my powder room, I have a little soap dish that when I'm in the shower, it's on the side of the tub. When I get up in the morning to wash my face, I pull it and put it on the sink. And but I use this same soap on my face and in the shower. I have noticed healing of my skin. I don't even need to put a lotion on most of the time, because this soap has the essential oils in it. So if I want, like during the winter, or if it's a dry time, or if I'm going out and I'm going to be, have my arms out or my legs out in shorts, I'll just go ahead and use some of the lotion. So this is the anti-aging lotion. Love it. So I'll put a little bit of that on my hand cream, my facial cream, my body lotion is right in here. And I love the fact that I've been able to simplify my regimen. I don't have to say, okay, what am I going to use? What am I going to do? I don't have to worry about that. I know that I'm using this to cleanse my skin and this to moisturize wherever I need. And this is the anti-aging combo. All right. So the prices are as follows. The soap is one for $6, two for $10. The lotions are $12 each, and that is a 4-ounce tub. And that's how rich it is. Look at that. There's nothing on, there's no foil or anything. There's no plastic over that. Because that's full of the emollients, the oils. Okay? And I love it. 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 This is the best thing for your skin. Now, tonight, I'm going to get right up in this camera. I hope you can see. You are looking at 60-year-old skin. I don't even have any makeup other than this red lip. That is what you're looking at. And this is that is the result of this. Because I spent years not taking care of my skin. And I didn't really become aware of the need until I saw my first wrinkles. When I saw my first wrinkles, that is when I came to the conclusion that I need to do something. So now I'm not saying that I don't see stuff, because I do see stuff. I see stuff down here. But I know that it's a lot better than some of what I see on some young folk. And I thank God for this. Because if I was using the regular stuff off the counter, I don't know because you don't know what's in that stuff. You don't know what's in that stuff. Those lotions, those soaps, you don't know what's in there. Now, every soap has sodium hydroxide in it. That's called lye, L-Y-E. And that has been a major component of every single soap from the days of when they first started making soap. Okay? And then, it's funny. My husband used to love ivory soap. Ivory soap. He thought that was the bomb. He said, because that's what, their family used while the kids were growing up. The kids used it. Parents used it. They all used ivory. And the commercial that sold them on ivory was the one where they say, "What ivory is 100% pure." And it's funny because I'm funny. I'm funny because I don't just listen to all the big words. I don't always just listen to what people say. I listen to what they don't say. And on that ivory soap commercial, they always said it's 100% pure, but they never at any time told you what it was. They didn't say it's 100% pure this or 100% pure that. You got me? It's 100% pure lye. That's what that soap is. And it wreaks havoc on your skin. His skin was always, but he was lucky to still have skin because he used ivory soap on his skin till the day he died. Till the day he died, he put that crap on his skin. But listen, the whole time he was using that, I was using something else because I knew it was pure stuff, and I tried to warn him. But listen, I knew one thing, that I wasn't putting that crap on me. I was not putting that crap on me. Now, another thing that you don't want to use. Now, see, this is the nice thing about these soaps, is they're good for the entire family. You can use them on the entire family. There are some of the heavy hitter soaps that people have associated with healthy skin that you cannot use on children. And most people don't realize that Dove soap cannot be used on children. And what happens is, you may not realize that it can't be used on children. But when the skin issues start to arise on your children, then you realize at some point, when you start removing different things, that the Dove soap was the source of a lot of the skin issues that some of your children are having with that. Not the psoriasis, but they get some type of thing. Because one of my little nephews ended up with it. His mom used to always swear by Dove because she used Dove. So when she would buy it, she would buy the big family pack and had everybody in the family using Dove. Well, at one point, one of the kids, because they were washing their hands with it, washing in the shower, his hands became like leather. And then they would crack and they would bleed. And what it was the Dove soap. Because I never will forget, he was having a really hard time with his skin. He didn't even want to show his hands when he went to school. Didn't want to raise his hand because he didn't want them to see his hands, because kids can be very cruel and they'll tease. Okay? So what he would do is, he would raise his hand like this, and he'd close his hand up, and he wouldn't let anybody see his hands. And they didn't realize that, because he would hide even from them. And when they saw it, they realized it. And they called me and they said, so and so's having a problem. There's something wrong with their skin. Can you look into this for me? And so something told me to check out Dove. And what I did was, I looked it up on Dove, and what it talked about was the fact that the Dove just softens your skin. It softens adult skin, and that's what it's supposed to do. But when you put it on a child, Dove breaks down their skin and causes them to have problems with it. It makes it leathery, and it breaks down, and it bleeds, and it cracks, and they have all kinds of issues with it. So they automatically stopped using the Dove on the kids. And within a couple weeks, they tried something different. They took something natural. They took, because our pastor, she had talked about how she used to use a lot of fruit rinds on her skin because it cleansed it. It didn't strip the skin. It did a good job. So she recommended that he try that. And so they took some melon rinds, like a cantaloupe. They ate the cantaloupe and then took the rinds, and then they would rub them on his hands. And within a week or two, his hands healed. The dead skin that was on there peeled off, and now to this day his hands are healed, because all natural gets the job done. All natural gets the job done. Okay, so if your kids are having problems with their skin, if you are a Dove household and your kids are using the soap, you want to stop them from using that Dove soap, because their skin is already soft. It does not need to be broken down any further. Amen. So you can use the all natural bars on them, but don't use the Dove soap on children. It is not made for use on children. Okay? So we have to be so careful and wise about what we put on our skin. All right. So as I was saying, for whoever just came on, this is our anti-aging bar. So this is all natural. It has olive oil and coconut oil and organic palm oil and orange essential oil and patchouli oil and cedarwood essential oil. It has all natural products in it, all natural emollients in it. And it smells pretty good. So I use this on my face. I use it in the shower. And I use it every day. Now, when I need moisturizer, and for my face, I do put a moisturizer on my face. This is the anti-aging moisturizer. It has that same oil in it, the essential oils. And you know when you normally buy lotion, this is what they call a lotion. But it's funny because normally when you buy a lotion, it comes in a bottle, it's a liquid, you shake it and then you just squeeze it and it comes out on your hand, plop, and it's liquidy, it's thin, that's what it is. It doesn't stay in solution, meaning a lot of times, sometimes the water will come out first or the oil will come out first, and then you have difficulty getting the rest of it out of the bottle. But this is how a lotion should be. This is the anti-aging lotion. Let me show you something. So this is the lotion. And look, so there's no plastic over it. So I just swept my finger in there and I got some out. Now let me show you something. That's lotion. That is how lotion should be. And then you can get all of the lotion out of this. So the price points are soaps, the all-natural soaps are 1 for $6, 2 for $10. The lotions are $12 each. That's for a 4-ounce tub. So that's the anti-aging. Okay, I use this not only on my face, but I use it in the shower. Okay, all right. And what you're looking at is the result of that soap. Look at this face. Only makeup I have on me tonight is this red lip. And this is a 60-year-old face. Okay, so this stuff definitely works. This stuff works. Now, on top of that, sometimes we get some blemishes on the skin. Second part of the skincare regimen is the scar treatment. Okay? Let's say you accidentally burn yourself with the curling iron. I used to do something like, because I would always try to get that curling iron straight or get that hair, the flat iron, get it right up on that root. And I would always, listen, I would burn myself here or there. I would burn myself right on the forehead. And I did it so frequently that the people in my friend circle would call that doing a Tony, because I did it so much that it's like, oh, they see it, they say, oh yeah, you did a Tony again. Yeah, I did. And that's how it was. And back in the day, they had all the bleach cream that they tell you not to use because it's not really good for your skin. And that's what I would put on. But now, if I get a blemish, if I get an issue, this is the scar treatment soap, and it has the palm tree or the palm oil in it. It has organic sunflower oil and the coconut oil, and it's got the olive oil, and it has bergamot oil. It's got a lot in here. Orange bergamot oil. Bergamot oil. So these are all natural oils that fade the scarring without destroying that skin surface. So that can be used on the face as well as in the shower. Okay? So again, the soaps are one for $6, two for $10. If you want the lotion is $12, and this is the scar treatment. And that all has that same oil combination, essential oil combination in it. It is such a great deal. It really is. It really is. I thank God for these items just because of the fact that I know what skincare generally costs. I know what they charge when you go to the Lancome counter. I know what they charge for Borghese and some of these higher end things. Some of these concoctions that people are paying hundreds and thousands of dollars to put on their face do not work as well as the all natural ones. Hey, Sister Chris. God bless you, baby. Yes, it doesn't work as well as the all natural ones. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. And honey, you can spend your money just as easily as they can, because it's sad. I've seen advertisements for little tiny containers of face cream, and they want $200 or $300 for that container. Not today, not here. Not today, not here. Skincare does not have to break the bank. You don't have to go into debt in order to maintain. Hello, beautiful. How you doing, darling? You don't have to go broke just trying to keep your skin together. Just trying to get your stuff situated. Hey, Sister Gloria. Now I'm seeing my comments. How y'all doing, ladies? God bless you. So I have Sister Chris on the Fab Squad and everybody else is on my regular. So I still have to figure out how to get my system to keep the chats in front of me, because they're not going on my other thing. But I'll figure it out. But yes, so if you want to order the essential oil soaps, they are 1 for $6, 2 for $10. If you want to get the essential oil lotions, they are $12 each. So just type in your comments for the anti-aging sold anti-aging bar. If it's 1 bar, it's $6. If it's 2, it's $10. If you want the anti-aging lotion, it's $12. And listen, Mother's Day will be here before you know it. Get her the gift of skincare. Simplify her regimen so she's not just trying to do so much and not getting the results. You know what I'm saying? Don't have her running around in circles trying to get results from a whole bunch of things that they're really not designed to do. Like, modern medicine is not designed to heal you. It's designed to treat your symptoms and keep you coming back so that they can sell you that same medicine next month and every month and every month. They're not trying to heal your diabetes. They're not trying to get your blood pressure down. All they're doing, because listen, if they were for your diabetes, they would tell you to use some, what is it, the organic apple cider vinegar. You know what? It's funny because I tried some of that. I saw something online and it was talking about the organic apple cider vinegar. And one of the things it said to do was they had you put some in a little bag and put your feet in a little bag and sit there for 15 or 20 minutes. And then what it does, it causes, if your system is insulin resistant, which is what most people who are put on diabetes medicine are. When you're pre-diabetic, a lot of times it's because your system it's become resistant to the insulin that your body is making, so it doesn't handle the sugar. But something about that apple cider, that organic, unfiltered apple cider vinegar, something about that makes your system start recognizing the insulin that it's making. And then it handles the sugar. And it's funny, my doctor doesn't tell me anything about that. All he does is say, "Oh, get your blood work. Okay, we'll rewrite your prescription." They're ready to rewrite that script every single year, but every single month, but they're doing it with the understanding that it's not going to heal you. It's not going to take that stuff away, because that's not what it's designed to do. And the same way that the modern skincare industry is not trying to give you anything that's going to heal your skincare woes. It's not, it may clear up that acne for a minute, but they know it's going to come back because you got this, and it's not going to resolve your skin. It's not going to heal your skin. All it's going to do is make it happy for a minute, knowing that you're going to come right on back to the store next month and buy that stuff one more time. What is that song? One more time. They want you to keep coming back and buying that crap one more time. And keep coming so that they have a lifetime customer. Not a healed person who will go back and say, "You know what, I used this and this got the job done and I'm done. I don't have to go back." They don't want that testimony. They don't want that to be your testimony. They want you using that stuff over and over and over and over. So it's going to treat those symptoms without healing the problem. And that's demonic. That to me is demonic. It really is, because you're selling something that you know is not going to resolve the issue. But just to keep them coming back, give them just enough, of a result to think that it's helping, when all it's doing is glossing it over. It's like not really cleaning the house, but just kind of picking up a couple things and that's it. Floor's dirty, not even dusting. Air in the house is dirty, but it looks neat. There's a difference between looking neat and clean. And that's true in a house. A house that's neat can have everything put in its place, but it could be dirty. You don't want that for your skin. Okay? So you don't want it just to look like it's healthy or just look like it's clean. You want it to actually be healthy, because healthy skin will stay with you. Amen. It'll continually look nice. It'll continually look healthy. It'll continually have that bounce back. Amen. And that's really what you want. You don't want it to look like it's doing okay. You really want it to be okay. Amen. And I thank God for this all natural line, because I do this. I use this on my own skin every single day. There's not a day that I don't reach for the soap to wash my skin when it's not this. There's not a day that I don't get in the shower and I'm not reaching for this. Okay? So I thank God for it. It has been a blessing to me. So that's with the anti-aging. If you're interested in the scar treatment, which I just had, I know I didn't eat it. This is it. So if you want the scar treatment, Type in the comments sold scar treatment. The soaps are one for $6, two for $10. And if you want the scar treatment lotion, those are $12. Just type in the comments sold scar treatment lotion. Okay, now these are things that I sell on my lives. I do not do them on my website. The website right now is only the Italian leather bags. So if you're interested in purchasing the skincare line, you can contact me through you can inbox me at Tony Saya. Okay. Or you can even, if you're on my website, you can text me through there or email me through there. Amen. So it's a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful thing. So that was the first thing that we did tonight. This is as far as we've gotten. This is as far as we have gotten tonight with the skincare because it's so important. This is the time when we need to focus on what's going on with our skin. Because listen, you get one. This is the biggest organ in the human body. It's bigger than your skeleton. It's bigger than your circulatory or nervous system. Your skin is literally the largest organ in the human body. So, I know I need to take care of mine. I don't know. So if you gonna tell me you don't have to take care of yours, I want to hear about it because you must have something different going on than I do. Okay, you must have a whole lot of stuff going on different than me because I know I got to take care of mine. Amen. And it's a wonderful thing. So one of the things I had announced early in my broadcast tonight, this coming Wednesday night, we're going to have the Tava lady, Pauline from Florida. She's going to be on the show with us on Wednesday night. So we'll be bringing her online as of 9:30 on Wednesday night. So I'm going to come on, start the show at 9:30. I'm going to bring her on, and she's going to talk about the product line. Okay, with the CBD infused coffee and the tea and the detox and the vitamins. They have so much going on at that company. It's not even funny. And they just rolled out a whole new product line that is so exciting. It's so exciting. It's got me looking over there and thinking, I think I might need to get a piece of that action. Okay, so she's going to be on, Pauline from Tava. She's going to be online with us next Wednesday night. You want to make sure that if you got somebody who's interested in healthcare, if you've got somebody who's interested in keeping their system straight and losing some weight and what vitamins, and they're cautious about what they put in their body, you want to make sure that you get them on this live this coming Wednesday night. Amen. And you will not be sorry. So I have known Pauline for a few years, and she is consistent in what she does, and she's living this thing, and she's getting the results from this thing. Okay, so I'm excited. I'm excited to sit down to bring her in so she can talk about the new avenues that this company is making a way in, and it's exciting. So there is literally something for everybody. So you want to make sure that you check it out. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and break it off for tonight. I'll be back on tonight's Friday already. Wow. I'll be back on Sunday night. I think I'm going to do it earlier because the Grammys are on Sunday night. And I try not to come against anything that has our community at the center of it. And the music industry definitely does. Okay, so we want to definitely make sure that we're supporting that as well. So I will be back on Sunday night. I'm going to possibly do a 7 o'clock, um, to get it in there 7 at night. And also, if you guys can give me an idea, would an earlier show work for you guys? 9 o'clock can be a little bit late for people because I do have some of the girls from the squad who have medication that they take earlier in the night and they're asleep at 9. So, Sister Chris, Sister Juanita, if you guys can let me know whether an earlier show might work for you guys. If 7 o'clock is a better time, maybe we might need to start earlier because I do see a lot of people on earlier. So, let me know. Okay, so inbox me, call me, text me. Those who have my direct number, please go ahead and let me know whether earlier would work. And if we decided to move it to 7 p.m. East Coast time, whether that would be more convenient and would be a show that would actually suit your schedule better. Okay? All right. I love you guys. God bless you. Enjoy your night. Thank you for joining me. Again, I'm Tony from Fabulosity. My website is www.fabulosity.live. And if you look at the lower left-hand corner of my screen, there is a little box there. There's a little box I'm trying to line up. See, my screen is reversed. So there we go. So I'm trying to point at it, but I can't see it. There is on the lower left-hand side of my screen, there's a little QR code to visit my website. Just line your phone up with that. If you have a QR reader app on there, and just line it up, it will go ahead and directly into the Fabulosity.live Italian leather bag site so that you don't have to type it in. And check out the Fabulosity shop online. There is layaway and there is shop pay and affirm interest-free payments on the website. So there is a lot to be done. You get to shop the entire collection at your leisure. All right. Thanks again for joining me tonight. I'll be back on Sunday night. I'm going to just keep an eye out for the advertisements, and that will show you what time. But in the meantime, let me know whether earlier works better for you. All right. I love you guys. God bless you. Thanks again for joining me. Remember, if the shoe fits, get a bag to match. Amen. And I'll see you on the flip side.